Let's talk about Azores, Sao Miguel, one of the most beautiful islands I've ever been to. In case you don't know, Azores are these really beautiful 9 islands that are situated in the Atlantic Ocean between mainland Europe and America. I visited San Miguel, which is a very beautiful island on the eastern side. It's very versatile, there's a lot to do there. So the island is quite cheap in terms of food, people are friendly, it's very easy to get around, you need a car though. And the only negative points I saw were that the weather was a bit unpredictable, and at the same time it's a bit difficult to move between different islands when it's off season. I divided the video into 3 parts, the east, west and the center, and let's start with the capital in the center, Ponta Delgada. Ponta Delgada is the capital of Sao Miguel. It's a beautiful little city, but I do recommend going with the free walking tours for a little exploration because they tell you a few fun facts about the city. And they end at this really beautiful, amazing food market, which was amazing for food. One of the most beautiful memories that I came back from Azores was seeing my first seahorse and my first octopus when I went for scuba diving. It's quite easy to go around the island. If you do want to try scuba diving, you need to go to the port. There are some companies that can help you there. Caldera Valia is a beautiful park that's located in the center of the island as well. It has hot springs, it even has a beautiful thermal waterfall. Do take your swimming trunks and towels with you, they don't provide you with those. In case you're wondering, this is the place which heats the water up that goes into the thermal pools. To be honest, I went there on the last day and I just had the most amazing, I spent the whole day in this park and it was just phenomenally amazing. Moving to the east of the island, when you're going towards Furnas, you need to stop at Pico do Ferro. This is an amazing viewpoint that gives you the views over the whole valley. It's highly recommended. After the viewpoint, I headed towards the Furnas lake, and there you have these little bubbling springs, which are because of the volcanic activity. The whole area smells of sulfur, but it's really beautiful still. And eventually when you are done from here, you can move towards the city, which has some good restaurants to try some good lunch at. And to my favorite park on the whole island, Park Terra Nostra. The park is just beautiful. I mean, the variety of trees and plants here is just mind-boggling, you know. But you get plants in a lot of different parks, right? This is the main attraction here. This big thermal pool is full of iron-rich water. I do want to warn you, do take some swimming trunks that you don't want to use later, because once the iron gets in, it ruins your clothes. But the experience is just unbelievable. If you like a bit more privacy in a smaller setting, they have these little ponds on the side which are also full of thermal water, and this became my favorite spot in the whole park. I mean, I pretty much spend the whole day there. And obviously, you're not going to ignore the actual park since you've been here. It's unbelievable the variety of plants here, the nature sounds, it's so peaceful. Another really beautiful place is the Donambeja pools, which are actually not so far from the Terra Nostra Park. But I do recommend coming quite late in the evening because they're open till 11 and you have an incredible experience. The water is just amazing. I love driving in this island, seriously. We're going towards the west of the island now, and the first stop is Setsidades, which is 7 cities. So Setsidades, the viewpoint has this abandoned hotel there. You can see what I mean by abandoned. Yeah, that abandoned. I mean, it's literally derelict. But you're here for this beautiful view, these two lakes, the blue and the green lake, and the whole valley. So you can see it from the platform, and you can see pretty much the whole valley. But the actual fun is when you go inside the hotel and go on the top and then see the same view from the top. It provides a much better view, trust me, but you have to go inside on your own risk. I do recommend getting some good shoes as well. After a nice lunch in Setsidades, I went towards Mosteros and on the way came across this beautiful viewpoint. I don't even remember where it was now. And we have gotten to Mosteros, this teeny tiny, very picturesque village on the shore, very different from all other places on the island. You just sit there the whole day and you just enjoy watching the waves crash on the shore. It was a very different experience. There's no shortage of viewpoints on the western side, and this is another one. And wow, it was. I mean, I spent about an hour just sitting there with my tea and enjoying the view. And to Ferraria, which has a very interesting spa. If you do get the time, do go in, and I do recommend booking in advance for it as well. Last but not the least, Relva for its beautiful, beautiful sunset. I hope you guys liked Azores. Do let me know what you think and do subscribe and follow me.